I can attest to the connection to essence that you helped me to achieve. I've never been, for those of you who don't already know, never been one to really meditate very well, and so, but this specific technique that you gave me was awesome. I was explaining to you an experience that I had, and you actually called it that I may have experienced something called phase lock. And I'd like to, so we decided at that point to go ahead and record the conversation because, I mean,
it's too good.
Well, and the energies have been doing some really awesome things lately.
Yeah.
One of the other reasons that I'm really...
So this technique that Sheila's referring to, the reason I think it's effective for those who have not meditated before, right, is because it's nothing to do with the mind. It completely takes you out of that realm. So the distraction's not there. And because of my hedonism, whatever, but because of the way the technique's set up, it's a pleasure. It's fucking high. You know what I mean? So who doesn't want to get addicted to the high in the sense of it takes you away from that mind distraction and into the feeling. And in that feeling, it keeps it going and keeps it coming. Sorry, you can go now.
Well, I was going to say, now I have not been able to keep it coming and keep it coming and keep it coming. But I have experienced this that you're referring to. And I have to say, yeah, I don't know what else to say except, yeah. And, you know, because the first time that it happened for me, I was trying, well, the very first time was when you were leading me, okay? We were here on Zoom and you helped me. It was, I will refer to it as a sort of guided meditation because that's what it makes me think of, okay? For everyone out there, I'm, like I said,
how about we call it an experiential?
Okay.
So it was a guided experiential.
Okay.
You could have an experience that you could then turn into experience wisdom.
Right. And I have been trying to, well, and I have recreated that experiential for myself once or twice.
Fucking awesome.
Thank you. But now, one day, it's been about a week or two ago, okay? No more, I think it was after Easter. I do believe it was after Easter. I had an experience where I was just sitting here, I was doing something on the computer, and I had a flash of an entire situation, and it felt as though I was running this tremendous amount of energy. It felt like I had slipped into that technique without even trying, and it was, the energy was coming up my leg.
Oh, without even trying.
Yes.
That's the key, you don't try.
Well, I wasn't even thinking, but I was on the computer. I was doing something else. I felt the run of this energy, but then all of a sudden it was just, it came up through my feet, up my legs, and it rushed out of my sacral area, like it just whoosh. It was the most incredible feeling, and in that moment, I felt, especially because of, it was like a vision, but not. I'm not clairvoyant. I don't have any kind of special abilities or anything like that I'm aware of. But it was like a whole mind picture and the experience of being there and doing, and it was a dream that I have had. It's something that I've been thinking about how I can manifest. And it came to me all at once that this is what manifestation, using our actual, and I'm getting dizzy just thinking about it, using our actual power is. Because since that time, now we haven't seen each other in a little while. And what did you say to me today?
Glowing,
yes.
radiant.
Yes, you did.
I mean, but you see what happens is you've got a hot beef moo injection, basically. It's like suddenly the symbiosis has kicked in and you're like rock and roll. Now, the way you said that whole, I felt it, balls to bone. It wasn't from here. It was like, I've lived this. I know this. This is it.
Oh, yeah. And see, just thinking about it again, I'm having that same, it's starting again.
I know, right?
I've been running.
So what do you do with the energy? Start moving it in through and around you. So the energy begins to flow. It's not just in witness now, it's beginning to move through and around you. And so it means the movement happens outside, in through and around you. Dig it? So as you've got that thing firing up through the sacrum, pull it up through you. Breath of life.
Oh, really? Okay. No, I didn't. Before I just kind of went, whoa, wow, what is that? So, okay. Thank you for that. It's like, okay, folks, yeah, it's like getting full body rushes and chills and just, yeah, it's a pretty awesome thing. And you're right.
But you know when you know when you know. I've been describing this for quite some time, right? You've had it now. It's like people can see it though. What I mean is in the holding of the space of this frequency, it's transmitted to others. You know, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to do anything. You just fucking rock it. And it's changing the world.
Oh, okay. All right. See now, you know, a lot of the things that I have viewed and you've viewed and different, you know, the groups that we've traveled in and circles that we've, you know, where we met and everything, that we've always talked about and I have said actually that we are all speaking a different language. You and I are both speaking English, but I'm speaking Sheila English and you're speaking Vicky English, and it's very difficult. And I feel that's a true statement because, you know, words and connotations mean so many. It has to be.
Tower of Babylon, baby, the Tower of Babel.
And for me, it has to do with experience wisdom as well, because my experience of a certain thing is going to be different than your experience of a certain thing. So that's going to change the language that we might use. I personally feel as soon as everybody on the planet gets that under their belt, things would be a lot easier. Hey, did you mean that?
But then they can't hold on to their conflict. They can't hold on to their addictions. What are you talking about? That's not going to happen. Not for all of them. You know, it's for those who want.
Well,
and we have to band together strong enough to repel this fucking invasion and kick the people to the curbs. Trying to keep my language somewhat clean. Fuck them off. Get rid of them. Bye-bye, Miss American Pie.
Well, so I have a feeling that it's going to happen anyway because the energy is not going to be supportive of that anymore. That's the message I've been getting.
It's true. It's true. So it's shape up or ship out.
Yeah.
Go run the fuck off. Go bye-bye. Leave us organics to ourselves.